We are on our way to the Midwest Horror Film Festival. And since we have like a 3-hour drive, we're going to get into some shit. How did you get where you are and be in Don't Fuck in the Woods? Let's go from like day one. What was that? Fucking 2005?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think so. 2005, 2006.
Yep.
I sucked all the right dicks. I moved to Brookville when I was 16. I was friends with this girl named Kara Knoll, and I didn't know anybody, so she decided to take me. She's like, there's some local show going on that my friend is throwing. I was like, all right. Nothing better to do, and it's Brookville, so let's go.
I first remember seeing you at a show. We didn't talk.
Okay, so it was a show first.
Then we went...
And I had an awesome haircut.
You had a horrible fucking haircut. It was the fucking Uma. We're just gonna call it the Uma.
The Uma?
From fucking Pulp Fiction.
White button-up shirt and black tie.
How you ever thought that was cool? It looked like you got rejected from a My Chemical Romance video.
Why would I get rejected?
Because you were too emo. You were too emo.
There's no such thing.
Says the guy with blue fucking hair, but still.
Exactly.
We started to try to get like the group of girls, the SGR girls, to promote the shows and be at the shows because, I mean, shit, we weren't dumb. We knew fucking sex sold.
And I got to be the awesome person to try to start conversations with them online, which it sounds creepy, even coming from a female. So it ended up being a group of my friends, for the most part. They weren't bad. They were all emo as fuck, but...
I mean, yeah, they were all emo as fuck.
And then that started to fall apart. Wait. We got married and then it started falling apart.
All I know is that, okay.
Oh, and he proposed to me with his ex-fiance's ring.
It was on the
I just
spot.
want to clear that out.
It was on the spot. We were highly intoxicated. Highly intoxicated. We were drinking at least a fucking case of beer a night.
And vampire wine.
Right.
It's so bad.
Like, but you were like, oh my god, this is the best wine I've ever consumed in my
18.
entire emo life.
I was 18 years old. I didn't know what wine was yet.
I remember you moved in. All that shit happened.
I made you macaroni and cheese.
Once.
I never cooked for you that well.
Anyways, I remember us getting drunk as usual one night. And like... I don't remember what happened.
I was gonna leave, I think.
Yeah, like we split up. There was like a SGR show at the Library Center.
Yeah.
Because
We were talking about
it was like 2 days before your birthday.
So I wasn't 18 yet.
No, you weren't 18 at this point. Oh, wow.
Cradle robber.
Wow. I never realized that. I mean, I was much younger as well. Let's remember that. I wasn't fucking 33 dating a 17-year-old.
No, you were like 24, 25.
Bullshit. I was 23 or 24 when we got married.
So your show.
I think I was a dick to you at that show.
Probably.
Either that or I was trying to be very emo and guilt trip you into coming back. Because, I mean, I was a lot cuter back then. That was a thing. And I knew...
It was the hat.
It was the hat and it was my temples.
Alright, so we got married. We got divorced. We didn't talk.
We got divorced like 7 years later.
That was a while after.
We got divorced in 2000...
Mary was pregnant with Connor.
11? No, Connor was born.
Was he born?
He was born because we got divorced like 4 months before I got remarried.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Connor was like a year and a half at that point.
Okay.
You had a stepson.
And Mary was a mistress.
Exactly. Me and Ryan started making movies.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, we had been doing like photography stuff together.
Yep.
Like that was like 2009, 2010. And then I wrote The Sleeping Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how I actually approached you about it.
I think I was over for a photo shoot, and your original plan for the actress, she backed out, and you were supposed to start filming like that week.
Yeah, because she had just moved to California.
Yep. And she backed out, and you're like,
I may have fired her.
Okay.
I may have.
Anyways, you hit me up, and I don't think I was over. I think it was at Mom's. I think I was living with my mom again. You called me up, and you're like, I'm supposed to start filming this movie, like, tomorrow. Would you like to be in it? It's like, once again, don't have anything better to do. Why not? Story of my life.
Oh, so I'm just sure I don't have anything better to do? So then, okay, we're up to like 2012.
Mm-hmm.
We wrapped up shooting Midsummer Nightmares. We got married. We went on our honeymoon. And then when I came back, we edited Midsummer Nightmares.
That's why I divorced you. I never got a honeymoon.
Well, I mean, that ain't my fault.
I think we were supposed to go to New Jersey.
I know we were going to go to Chicago. I remember that much.
That's when the proposal happened.
Right, because I was supposed to go to Chicago to check out a job.
Really good job.
And this is when... Really good job. And this is when we were like split up.
Yeah. You invited me to go with you.
And I was leaving town, and you text me.
I didn't text you.
What'd you do then?
You got a hold of me, I think, and you're like, I don't want to go on the ship alone. And because I think Chris and I had just split again, or we were fighting.
Either way, I was ready to get the fuck out of town. All I remember is saying that if I left, you felt like you weren't ever going to see me again. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so bad.
You were like a bitch about it, like hardcore.
I wasn't a bitch, I was
emotional
manipulative.
warfare. You were like, I'm gonna win.
It's called manipulation.
So then, that weekend, it was a weekend because I was leaving on a Friday.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure you said something along the lines of, we were on our way to Chicago, and you're like, so we can go to Chicago, or we can go get married.
And what'd you say?
I said yes. Let's get married, and then we came back and we got married at Vandalia Courthouse like the next day.
Yep.
And Lacey yelled at us because we didn't invite her.
A lot of people yelled at us. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't even tell.
I forgot to take off my engagement ring and the wedding band. That's how your mom found out. Because we went over for dinner.
So yeah,
I remember some stuff.
that was fun. Fun times there. I don't know if it's happened to you in a while, but do people still get like weirded out that we're still friends and whatnot?
Mm-mm.
I still get it from people that I don't even date.
I don't really get it from anybody anymore. Brandon was really the last one that was really bad about it.
And see, I didn't know that was his issue.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think you ever told me that that was his issue.
That's why I stopped acting for you. It was a big deal to him.
I mean, shit, at that point I was married, and like Mary was there for a lot of the stuff.
Doesn't matter.
Like,
he's like, he just wants to get you over there to see you naked all the time still. Oh yeah.
I mean, a picture is a picture, and I mean, not for nothing, but it's not like I don't have photos of you.
What, to look look at without me there.
Right, like if that was a thing. I'm not saying that's a thing. I'm saying...
Oh, it's okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, my God.
Check it.
And we're going to take a break.
We're going to get married. What?
Yeah.
Murdered! Murdered.
I'm
We're gonna
like,
get murdered.
listen, you're cool and all, but we kind of went down that road before. In our 40s.
That was my romantic proposal.
In our 40s, you didn't have a fucking ring.
At least I was
Even
using
if
an ex's
Even
ring.
if it was your ex's ring. Didn't have a ring. You didn't get down on one of them bony ass knees.
Yeah, because they get bruised. Fuck that. I'm not getting down on a knee.
Your heart just was not into it, so I had to turn you down.
Okay.
Accept it with grace
No.
and walk the fuck
I'm
away.
not graceful. I'll probably trip and like bust my face as I walk away.
Probably.
Okay. Just make sure you film it.
Deal. Look at this huge fucking house.
Actually, kind of nice. It seems.
If you could see it through the goddamn trees.
Want it. Let's get it.
What's this
All
blitz
movies.
shit? I just turned your marriage proposal down.
Bitch, we don't have to be married. Just tie you up in the closet after you buy me the house. I'll let you out to do the dishes.
Let me tell you a story about all the dicks you can suck. Did you just go,
It's